Welcome, folks, to our GDP, excuse me, Sports Edition Draft 2026 Futures Profiles. Doing wide receivers this week. We have a Jordyn Tyson up, and we have already done quarterbacks and running backs, wide receivers this week, and we're going to do positions by the week. Our top picks for the drafts, who are most likely going to go in the first, second round. I'm not covering all of them, just the top 31, 2, whatever. We don't know spots, but going to give you depth amongst them as well. So today we have, or today on this episode, we have Jordyn Tyson from Arizona. Now, this is the type of wide receiver I like. If you are into dinking and dunking type of, I mean, I like big plays, don't get me wrong, but I like guys who just have, I feel, a little bit more dynamic and can make big plays through the middle of the field and get walloped and still get up and like slot guys. You know what I mean? This is how I describe him. He is 6'2", at 6'2", too. 200 pounds. He runs around a 4.5 40. In 2025, he had 61 receptions for 711 yards and 8 touchdowns. His 24 season was better. I think he was barred by a little bit of injury in this previous season, but in 24 he had 75 receptions for 1,101 yards and 10 touchdowns. So he had a better season than the previous year. So if you want to look him up, you might want to look up his previous year's 24 season highlights. And like I said, he is a middle of the field type of guy. If you are into those type of players who can just run across the field, get open, and make a play, then this is the type of guy that I think you would like, and you can get. He's reliable. That's really what it is. I think these middle of the field guys and these slant type guys are reliable positions, and they're not just there to make the big beautiful plays. They can do both. They can make the catch when needed, and get you the first down, and more when necessary, and get you the big play, also. And these are the guys you typically go to when you are in those tough situations. We will say uh overtime or 2-minute drills, and you are just trying to get the ball downfield. You're at 3rd and 4. This is the guy's going to get open. You're 3rd and 6 again. This is the guy's going to get open. Then you're at uh we'll say 3rd and 10. This is the guy's going to get you a touchdown. This is the type of stuff, guys, that I look for, that I like. I feel like they just feel um they're just more exciting to watch as far as wide receivers are concerned. I think they just have a different mentality. I think because they know they're in a position to get destroyed, and like I said, I just find it more exciting to watch. So if I mean, I guess the only downside I could say to him, I mean, he's tall for that position too, and for somebody who goes through the middle like that, and at 6'2", he's got good size for that position as well at 200 pounds. And I guess the only thing is he injury prone? I don't know. He got hurt this year. Big whoop. I mean, you're gonna get hurt. It's football, but I don't know if he's injury prone per se. But I as an overall wide receiver, I am a big fan of Tyson, and I know I had Carnell Tate as my number one. I think because when you think wide receiver, you think those are the type of guys you want, the Des Bryant types. Like, this is more of like a Chris Godwin, maybe Golden Tate type of player. But I like these guys. I think there's longevity with these guys, and you don't they feel they have a little bit more ability. And at 6'2", I think you could shoot him down the field. He runs a 4.5, and if you wanted to, and he can learn to do that. So I think he's one of those guys who's more versatile and could do any team really, really well. Personally, like I said, don't know anything, the intangibles, but I would think on an overall basis, this is who I would like on my team. But so if that's what your team's looking for, is what your team's need is a guy who's got a little bit of balls and good size and good speed and is extremely reliable, then look no further. So, like I said, we're covering wide receivers this week. That was technically my number 2, but mentally my number 1. But again, it's all depending on what you're looking for your team and what you need. So, folks, just keep out. I'm also going to see I covered Carnell Tate. Going to cover Makai Lemon and Denzel Boston as well. We also covered wide receivers and not wide receivers, excuse me, running back and quarterbacks as well. If you want to look at those. Until next time, folks, thank you for watching and see you later.